that was excellent timing. Hello, welcome back to Project 30 with Heather. I'm making myself some quick breakfast before I get started cleaning out the fridge. Now, luckily, Michaela started cleaning up the kitchen for me before I even came in, which was nice. So now I have a little bit more room. Thought I would make myself something to eat really quick before we get going. Now, let's see, what is today? Today is, holy bejesus, today is day 16. We are going to take a break from some of the, that probably sounded funny, sorry. Take a break from some of the going through things, boxes and bins and stuff, because yesterday we cleaned up the front room and moved it all up to my office to be gone through. I was originally gonna do the kids' file boxes today, but I'm gonna save that. So I thought that today we would clean out the fridge. I need to do some grocery shopping anyways, and we are horrible with leftovers. My fridge is bananas, so I need to clean it out and then possibly go through the freezer too, because I know that there's some things in there that have, well, been in there for a while that need to come out. For now, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, so I will be right back. Okay, finished breakfast. Peanut butter and jelly toast, yum. Anyways, of course, as always, full disclosure, you're probably gonna hear the dogs. Hopefully they won't bark too much, but you'll definitely hear little snorty pig Luna and tap dancing Kingsley. So, what is in my eyebrow? We're gonna get started on the fridge now. As you can see, my fridge is full of pictures. I have a few more that I need to print out and put on there. I got the idea from my stepmom, Nancy, because when they were living in this house, that's what she did. Because apparently there was some sort of like cosmetic defect on the front of the fridge and they just started putting pictures on it. But I thought it was a really cute idea, so I stuck with it. I just definitely need to print some more. I have a drawing right there too that my oldest daughter did of some of my favorite cartoon characters. Anyways, to the fridge. Kingsley. As always, Kingsley's here to help. My fridge is usually fairly organized until leftovers creep in. So that's why you can see the stack of randomness. But yeah, we are terrible when it comes to leftovers. So typically I don't bring home restaurant food because I won't eat it. And I try to only make enough for what we're gonna eat that night, because most of the time leftovers don't get eaten unless it is spaghetti, which is kind of funny because there's a whole container of spaghetti down here on the bottom shelf that I think only had a few bowls eaten out of it. We're gonna move these drinks down here. These are half drink drinks that never got finished. Leftovers. Leftovers that can go right in the trash. Check the dates on things. Pretty sure these biscuits are fine. Excuse me, expiration date, where are you? Why do they make expiration dates so hard to find? Because I'm a moron and it just didn't look hard enough. I think this is meant to say by the 19th of May, but it says 19 map. I don't know if you can see that. Map. That's kind of funny. Everybody in the house likes a different cream cheese for their bagels. So we have a variety. So we have strawberry for Willow. Ricky and I tend to both like the jalapeno and the chive and onion. And then Ryder really only likes the plain. Oh, I should probably wipe down the shelf. Clorox wipes. Might as well wipe everything down while we're doing it. I know, the wiping out part is so much fun. Watching somebody clean. It's probably the highlight of your day. It's the highlight of mine. Just kidding. All right, now that that top shelf is done, mostly. Hello. I can feel stuff on it, but I can't see it. The eggs go up there. This is mostly gone. My husband is a huge fan of cherry limeades, so we make them. All the cherries are gone. It's just cherry juice. And this lime juice is almost gone, so I'm just gonna toss it and open the new one. Mac and cheese is still good. I'm just gonna set that right here. Good side, bad side. Only Willow and I eat yogurt in the house, so I don't buy a ton of it. This one is by the 24th of March, so that one's still good. April, still good. Wipe out the shelf now. It's gonna be almost completely empty in here by the time I'm done, until I go to the store today. That shelf is done. Cherry juice on the cookies. I don't know if anybody else's family is like this, but I really try and organize the fridge a certain way, and then my family comes in and they don't stick to it. So like I have a veggie drawer like most people do. Was my cut up onion in the veggie drawer? No, it was on a random shelf. Big ass thing of spaghetti that I was just talking about. And pizza boxes. We buy Crystal Light for the kids to make in the pitcher. I don't like Kool-Aid. Not so much that I don't like it, but to make Kool-Aid at home, especially if you've ever made it, it requires a ton of sugar. So we do the Crystal Light, but the problem with that sometimes is that the kids make a mess with it and it drips everywhere. So that's what I'm trying to clean up right now. Sorry, Slate field trip had to take the dogs out, or open the door to let the dogs out, I should say. Pretty sure everything in the cheese drawer is good, but we're gonna take it out real quick and just wipe it down. My kids like different things, obviously, but they can never really get on board with the same cheeses. My daughter will eat string cheese. She also likes the Colby Jack cheese, but my son will only eat the Colby Jack. He does not like string cheese. I love string cheese. I eat the crap out of it. That's why there's none left in the fridge. And the other thing with my kids is fruits and veggies. They all like different ones. Excuse me, bag. My daughter's not a big fan of grapes. My son loves them. My daughter loves berries. Son's not a big fan. It's very hard to buy produce in this house because they don't all like the same thing. Is spinach still good? Yep. I use spinach a lot in my house. I put it in smoothies, salads. My daughter likes it when she makes her sandwich wraps for school. Like my butter up here, I have probiotics up here. The door is pretty much, no, actually I take that out. I was gonna say it's pretty much organized, but now that I'm looking at some of this stuff, it says it's good till November, but nobody has used these in a very long time. So I'm not gonna keep them. They just keep getting moved around. Just double check. Yep, that needs to be wiped out. If you're not from Vegas, I don't know how many other states have Macayos. The sauce is so good. When we lived in Washington State, my mother-in-law would send us a case of it so that we could get it up there, because you can't get it in Washington. They don't have Macayos. It was a little more sticky in there than I realized. We also all like different creamers, but apparently the kids have been drinking the crap out of mine because it's gone. Thanks, kids. Love you. I have a beautiful song for you. Just kidding, I can't sing. So the fridge, other than scrubbing that little shelf real quick, is done. And restock. Okay, quick peek. A little more organized. Definitely cleaner. And a little more empty, which just proves my point that I need to go grocery shopping. Dump this out real quick. Normally my husband cleans out the fridge because I have a really weird aversion to smells, especially leftover smells. Depends on how old they are. But I'm braving it out today. I'm gonna move these containers to the sink. That way I can wash them and load the dishwasher. Recycling, recycling, and dismount. At least fridge and food, stinky food clean out. Sorry, I'm sure that's not a cute face. I'm gonna take this out to my husband to take out to the trash for me. I'll be right back. Okay, trash has been taken out. New bag has been put in the can. I have an extra bag to clean out the freezer. I know that there's gonna be quite a few things that comes out of the freezer. Trash bag. That stuff is good. Yeah, pretty much everything. It's gonna be a little better. Freezer is a little smaller. Pretty much on these top two shelves it's staying. But some of the stuff on the other shelves, out, move, are going. Like this big tub of ice cream that's been in here probably for 6 months. Strawberry. And best if used by December 5th, 2019. Always have mixed veggies. Mostly use them for shepherd's pie. Sometimes for other things. I think the kids have forgotten that they have Otter Pops. I think I have way more frozen vegetables than I thought I did. Yeah. We have officially cleaned out the fridge and freezer, which didn't take very long, and it makes me pretty happy. Now it is going to be putting all of the containers I emptied into the dishwasher and getting those washed, and that's pretty much it. So I don't think you really care to see that. You've seen me clean a kitchen before, so I'm not gonna worry about showing you that part. You can just take my word for it. Yeah, that's it for today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get to the pantry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to Project 30 with Heather. Today is day 17. We're back in the kitchen, so of course you're gonna hear the dogs in the background. Day 17 is the pantry, so we're gonna clean that out. When it comes to the pantry, I try to keep it organized as much as possible. I like it set up a certain way personally, just because it makes things easier to find. But when you have a family, things don't always get put back exactly where you hoped they would, and they don't always see the logic in how you organize something. That's fine. So with the pantry, every 3 months or so, I go in and organize it and clean it anyways. And today is one of those days that I need to do that. Not only did I go grocery shopping yesterday, but I did not clear out all the other crap out of there before I went grocery shopping. We're gonna get started. You're gonna kind of see how I organize things, and we're gonna clear out some trash and some junk and possibly expired things. I don't really know until we get in there. Let me just kind of give you a little bit of a heads up of what this looks like. Many things get kept in our pantry besides food. We have extra kitchen appliances, our recycling, our dog food, paper towels, parchment paper, because it won't fit into my drawers. But yeah, so I kind of try and keep things organized the best I can. This corner, this dark corner under the stairs back here, pretty much houses a small cooler, the leaf to our table, and I want to say our deep fryer and some buffet warmer things. So it's kind of dark. Not everything's gonna come out of the pantry, but it is definitely gonna get reorganized. Anyways, these baskets, I have 2 of them, and I typically put the kids' school snacks in them, or snacks in general. When my kids feed my dogs, they set the bowls up on the shelves in the pantry to fill them with the cup. So occasionally pieces of dog food end up in these baskets. This particular basket, I like to keep things like fruit cups and puddings. My kids are really picky when it comes to fruit cups. So some of these haven't gotten eaten as much as I hoped they would. But I also try to just keep things easy for the kids, which is silly in some ways because they are 10 and 12. It's not like they can't break a pudding cup away, but it's just, one, it keeps this kind of stuff from ending up loose in the basket because they're not going to throw it away all the time. So I just kind of preventatively get those put in. Do I look like I need your help, ma'am? Luna's here to help, guys. Apparently I bought more fruit cups than I realized. And that's what happens when you don't clean your pantry before you go to the grocery store. But this basket here is more like for granola bars, Teddy Grahams, apparently crackers for the kingfish bucket, fruit snacks. I just want to run through it real quick and make sure, because like I said, dog food gets dumped in every now and again by accident. This just makes it easier for them to quickly make their lunches in the morning and get ready for school. I found these. I'm pretty sure my daughter was excited. Big fan of llamas around here. Just fancy granola bars. I think Luna's going around in the pantry and eating all the loose dog food that's fallen. I just hear her snorting, which means you probably hear her snorting too. I also keep a basket for like random candy that gets bought, candy bars, gum. My kids are a big fan of gum. Some of this candy I know is older. I'm gonna throw it away. Okay. I think it was my parents. Well, I know it was my parents, but I think it was when Ryder broke his ankle. They brought him a care package, including a giant bag of Sour Patch Kids. They're still kind of soft. He broke his ankle, do the math, 6 months ago. I'm gonna throw these away. But yeah, most of this candy is fine in here. It's like Mambas, Dum Dums, gum, Pez, Skittles. My kids don't get candy every single day, but they do. Pretzels. Willow's not gonna eat those. But they do get candy sometimes. This basket was the original snack basket. Sounds funny. The OG of snack baskets. The funny thing that gets put in here the most is Cheetos. I don't mind Cheetos sometimes, but if I'm gonna eat Cheetos, I prefer the puffs, not the crunchy. None of my kids like Cheetos, but every time we buy one of these variety bags, none of the Cheetos get eaten. So I need to find somebody to give them to, because this is getting ridiculous. This basket just keeps filling up with mostly Cheetos. There's pretzels in here because they're not big fans of pretzels. Little Ritz cracker things, which they also don't eat. And then I need to throw these away, these Gardettos. I bought a big box at Sam's Club. And yeah, these expired in October. Okay, I'm gonna kind of show you real quick how I section off. This right here is all like condiments. I will buy spare condiments just in case we run out. Set that off to the side for a second so I have a little more room. But I also keep like the syrup, my olive oil, my vegetable oil up here, extra rooster sauce, excuse me. Here's an oil that was supposed to be up there that somebody moved. That's what I'm talking about. People don't see my organization and then they start moving things. But this little section is basically just like spare condiments and oils. My oils don't really fit in my spice cabinet, so that's why they're in here. And then this section right here, I keep for like spreads, like peanut butter and marshmallow fluff and Nutella, because then it's easy to find, right? Now, down here is where I kind of start the pasta. So this little section right there is going to be pasta, and then I do breads and stuff back here. So with bread, my kids get confused sometimes because I will buy extra loaves and put them in the freezer, and then they take them out and they look at the date And they're like, oh no, it's expired. It's not expired, guys. It was in the freezer. My little stash is usually up here of things that I don't want the kids to notice. And it's usually like my Life cereal or my Luna bars, because they like them and they take them. And as a parent, you know that you have to hide your favorite things from your kids sometimes. Otherwise, you're always sharing. But since we made a new adult snack basket, they can stay out of it, right? If you've never tried this before, you totally should. The chow mein noodles, the dry ones, on a salad, delicious. That's why I buy them. So the things that I don't use as often, I'm just gonna put back here, like breadcrumbs, my panko breadcrumbs, stuffing. Okay, this here, we're here at right now, I will get to in just a second, but the top shelf is where we keep all the cereals and breakfasty items, and then I'm gonna move the bread to right down here. Canned goods are down here. We're gonna make room for all the bread type stuff, which is tortillas, buns, bagels, loaves of bread, cereal containers for the cereal. I watch the kids are gonna come home and go to eat breakfast tomorrow and be like, wait, where'd all the Lucky Charms go? Because they are not gonna be expecting it to actually be in the cereal container that it belongs in. Oatmeal's up there, Pop-Tarts, cereals. Look how pretty that looks, so much better. Oh, bottom shelf. On the bottom shelf, we mostly just keep like juice boxes and extra drinks for the kids. Sodas typically go underneath the bottom shelf along with extra paper towels. And then we have the dog food. All right, top shelf is just chips, so I'm gonna leave that. Chips don't last long in our house, so I know that none of those are bad. Other than taking out the recycling and all the trash, it looks like the pantry's done. Condiments, spreads, salad toppings and granola, pasta and rice, breakfasty items, plus random breads, drink mix, baking stuff, parent basket, kid snack basket, snack corner for the larger snack items, drinks, paper towels, and Luna, canned goods. So much better. I need to just sweep the floor, take out the recycling and the trash, and the pantry is clean. So much better than it was. Luna might even clean the floor for me, who knows? Anyways, thank you for watching day 17. I know it wasn't super exciting, but at least it's done, it's clean, it's organized. Expired food is gone, recycling is going out, trash is going out, and I apologize again for all my crazy dog antics in the background. Kingsley's whining, Luna's snorting, puppies chirping, dogs barking. But anyways, have a great day.